Hello there, and welcome back to TCM's Movie Camp. I'm Brandon Oldenburg.
I'm William Joyce. We're from Moonbot Studios.
Our movie tonight is one of our favorites from Warner Brothers. It was made in 1938. It stars Errol Flynn, who is wooing the fair Olivia de Havilland in The Adventures of Robin Hood.
It's one of the greatest fantasy films ever made, though it's not a fantasy. It's based on sort of historical fact. There was in England, there was a King Richard, there was a Prince John, there maybe was a Robin Hood, we're not sure, he might have been mythic, but he's played with such extraordinary aplomb by Errol Flynn. This is Flynn's ultimate role, and maybe the best example of a hero ever in the history of the movies. He has so much fun being Robin Hood that it just elevates it into this like fantastical, wonderful, blissful adventure.
You know, it's funny, you mentioned this film and how it makes you feel. For me, when I saw this film, I actually didn't see it. I saw Star Wars first, and then I saw these other movies that were inspired by it. But when I saw those films, I felt something. I felt like I had to like go out into the forest and find my friends and have an adventure, build a tree fort, and attack the bad guys.
I mean, look, when I first saw it, I ran around sword fighting everybody, you know, my sisters, the dog, you know, until I was in trouble. But that's this movie sweeps you up. It just completely immerses you in this fantasy realm. And it has had an influence, I think, on Star Wars and almost every adventure since. It's one of the most beautiful, enveloping, exquisite pieces of cinema ever made. And it's like everything that the movies did well back then. The Technicolor is unbelievable. It's like, it'll like melt your retina. The music by Eric Wolfgang Korngold is the beginning of what we think of as like an adventure score. This movie is perfectly cast, it's perfectly directed. Michael Curtiz was one of the great directors of that time, and his style became more and more elaborate, and this is one of the films where he first got to show his style. And his style has influenced tons of filmmakers. Definitely Spielberg, definitely Lucas, all these guys now.
Well, and also influenced, I would like to say, for you, you know, all of your picture books. Yeah. There's this vibrant color. And for this being a Technicolor film, you rarely see films that are set in the medieval era with so much vivid color. Yeah. Nowadays, they're all muted tones and earthy and lived in, but this was vibrant.
They weren't interested in giving us the Middle Ages as they really were, grubby and dirty and, you know, everybody smelled bad. They wanted this to be, like, beautiful and storybook. You cannot watch this and not feel like you've gone to a beautiful Once Upon a Time. And I dare you, after it's over, to not want to go out and, like, I don't know, swing from trees, get in a sword fight.
So we hope you enjoy this classic adventure in glorious Technicolor as much as we have. It's The Adventures of Robin Hood.